job. Bella, I can't see. Good job. You give him a kiss? Mikey! Hi friends, new and old, welcome to my channel. It has been a long time since I've created any content. I didn't ever think that I was going to make content again. Not because I didn't want to. This is something that I've been thinking about for quite some time, but I didn't think I had the time to. But I guess you have time for whatever you make time for. So that is why I'm covered in oatmeal, because I just fed my little person and I want to get this out there so I can start the dialogue. A lot has changed since we have last spoke. If you don't have coffee, grab it. Definitely a coffee talk. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom of 4 little minions now, and I homeschool. So I embarked on the homeschooling journey last year when my daughter was going to start kindergarten, and she would have had to wear a mask for her first year of school. It was when they implemented all of the social distancing. Excuse me, I'm getting over an illness, which I feel everybody is at the moment. With her starting kindergarten, I refused to let her start kindergarten under those circumstances, and that being embedded into her brain as a memory. Sorry, I had to readjust you or you were going to fall. So what I did in true Jen fashion is I sent out a beacon on Facebook calling all kick-ass moms, and I got a lot of followers. And now I have an awesome homeschool group. It is an amazing community. A lot of events. I have moms that incorporate and create a lot of events, and we do so many awesome things together that enrich our children's growth, their education, and it's amazing. It's truly a blessing. That's another conversation that we'll have another time. So when I embarked on my homeschooling journey, I didn't know anything. I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that I didn't want my kids in that situation. I know that previously, years ago, when Johnny was like 3 years old, I homeschooled him and taught him like basic things. When he was 3, he was reading, and we were doing really well. And I loved watching the spark in their eyes when they like got something, when they understood a new concept. So being on this journey and coming across so many cool moms, so many cool families, I have been asked a lot of questions in regards to like what curriculums I use, what is homeschooling, how do you homeschool? There's so many different things to do. I know that there's a lot of homeschoolers on YouTube now, and you guys have a lot of resources. I personally went to YouTube to find different reviews of curriculums, and being that I did that, it helped me tremendously with what I was going to pick for my family. I mean, with one thing with homeschooling is you're able to custom fit your curriculum to your child. And I know that people don't have a big understanding of what homeschooling is. They think that you need to be all-knowing, and it's not the case. They have a lot of teacher manuals. There's different ways that fit your style and your child's style, and that you can make work together. So I'm surprised it's been this quiet for this long. So with that being said, I really just want to help the parents out there that don't know what they're doing. I know a lot of people are entering the homeschooling community, thinking about entering the homeschooling community, don't know where to start, don't know what's up or down. They think that I was on Facebook and somebody made a post about considering homeschooling. And somebody went on there and was like, oh, but they're not going to get the socialization they need. And when I hear things like that, my group, you have the choice to meet every day. There's trips that we go on monthly. We see each other consistently. My kids are building relationships with these children, and they're growing together. We do enrichment activities for them. So to say that, oh, you have no socialization, just tells me that you have no idea what you're talking about. And I mean that respectfully. You just don't have any right to put that out there on somebody when you have no idea what you're saying, because now this mom's going to doubt herself when it's hard enough to embark on the journey to begin with. So don't give her extra pressure. It's not what that person perceives it to be. And it turns out they're not homeschoolers and they don't know what they're talking about. So I just wanted to be on here as a resource to help other homeschooling families. I love my curriculums. I love being able to guide and help other families find their way in which way they want to go. I have a couple of resources that I love to use personally. You don't always have to get a curriculum if you don't want to. There's so many options, and I just want to share my knowledge with everybody who is on the fence and doesn't know about homeschooling and maybe wants to dip their toes in a little bit to see if the water's warm enough for them to jump in. So what's to come for the future of this channel? If you're interested in following, if you have any questions about homeschooling, I now homeschool a 3rd grader, a 1st grader, and a preschooler, preschooler. I have an infant on top of that. There's a few other things that we'll discuss down the road that's going on in my life, but we don't need to talk about it now. I just wanted to update you and give you the 411 on why I'm back on YouTube. I'm inspired to be because I feel like that I have useful information for other families to use that will actually change their lives in a sense where if they decide to homeschool. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments below. If you're going to join me on this journey, subscribe because I plan on making a video once a week. I have 4 kids, people. 4. I'm going to try and make one once a week, maybe an extra one every other week if I could squeeze it in. And excuse me again. You phony. And we'll go from there. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you have a healthy New Year. And if you're not and you're currently fighting the same virus everybody else is, then at least you're building up your antibodies so your body can get stronger. And I mean, despite everybody disregarding natural immunity, it's fine. Like I said, I'll be posting weekly, so expect another video again next week. If you have any questions that you want answered, put them in the comments below. If it is a longer answer, I will make a video, perhaps an extra video, to answer the more drawn out questions that need to be addressed, opposed to writing you like 500 paragraphs in the section below. And if you want to embark on this journey with me, then subscribe. It'll be a little chaotic, fun, and interesting. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day.